Thank you for hanging out with me today. This is Cage848, and welcome back to The Infected. So last episode, I got my grubby little hands on 2 tech pages. Now, a lot of people had a lot of stuff to say in the comment section about what I should take, and I've already spent the tech points. So I'm going to show you what I spent them on and why. So the first one was pretty obvious, the Loom. Okay, next episode, I am going to go up here to where the crocs are, and I am going to kill some crocodiles, and I'm going to get crocodile skin, and I'm going to expand my bag. I'm going to make the bigger bag, and that's going to be next episode. So that's why I did Loom technology. Now, some other technologies I was looking at were the advanced workbench. Now, the advanced workbench, as of right now, where I am, is only going to give me 2 extra items. It's going to give me the iron axe and the iron pickaxe. Pretty good, but not quite where I want to, not quite what I want to take right now. The other thing I was looking at, basically what I want is I want better iron, okay? And in order to get better iron, there's 2 things I need. I need to get stone, and I need to cook the stone. The extractor technology would help me get stone, okay? And it was a pretty good idea, but I need something to cook it better, and that's why I ended up going with the forge technology. Now, the brick forge can cook 10 stone at a time, and instead of dealing with 5 of these, which you guys don't see this because it's not on camera, but I have to deal with this, and it sucks. It really sucks. So I could put 2 brick forges in here, which would cook twice as much, and it would take a lot less fuel as well, because each one of these has their own fuel, and I've been having to keep them fueled. So again, iron is the key right now, and iron is 2 things: getting stone and cooking stone. I can go out. There's a lot of boulders still around me. I can go out and get a lot of stone pretty quickly. So that's why I decided to choose what I chose. What is that? A deer? Actually, it looks like a goat. I'm going to stay focused. I'm not going to kill the goat. Let's not kill the goat. So right now what I need to do is I want to work on the brick forge. But actually, before we even do the brick forge, I think we're going to go out and we're going to repair the ATV trailer thingy. I wasn't too hot on this thing. But by the way, this is what I'm going to need to repair it. Let's get out there. I wasn't too hot on this thing. I was like, kind of like, you know, it seems okay. But I'm not in love with it. And people were like, no, Cage. No, Cage, you absolutely need to fall in love with this thing. It is so, the inventory that it gives you is so big. People told me that the inventory that comes with the trailer is actually bigger than if you drag the cart with 2 boxes. So if that is the case, that's going to be amazing. And more than one person told me this. Actually, quite a few people told me this. So I'm like, all right, let's go out there and let's get, honestly, it's kind of cheap to repair anyway. So we might as well get out there and do it. I should probably stay on the road with this thing. It's kind of annoying to try and drive over stuff. Now, this is the town I was at last episode, and what I'm hoping is, I'm hoping that the all the enemies there are dead. But even if they're not, I do have some spikes left there, so it shouldn't be too big of an issue. It shouldn't be too big of an issue. Also, some people are telling me I could when I go to kill the crocodiles, you can actually carry the butcher's table while you're on the ATV. I couldn't get it to work, so I don't know. Either that's old information, or maybe I didn't do it right. I don't know, but it didn't work for me. So, all right, let's look around here. I'm just gonna drive right in, and let's hop off. And I'm not seeing anybody. I don't know how long the enemy stays dead for, so. All right, let's take all, put that back, and let's go ahead and repair this sucker. And boom. That's it. Yeah, that is 2 chests. Because you divide this in half right here, and that's 2 chests worth. Good job, developer. Like, that's, actually, that is a really good job. Because if you think about it from a gameplay standpoint, you want this to be better than carrying out... I can't look directly behind me. You want this to be better than going out there with a cart, because that's what this is going to replace. And it actually replaces it quite well now. So, I can't turn around completely on this thing. Is that close enough? I guess not. Alright, we gotta go a little bit more this way. Oh, there we go. Okay, this is... Alright, this is cool. Good job, developer. Seriously. Good freaking job. What's wrong with me? Oh, the freaking stupid sun. I gotta make that hat. You know what? Why don't we take a look and see what we need for the hat? By the way, another thing with the Loom technology is I can now make armor properly. I can actually... it's gonna help me make armor because I can make cloth. As a matter of fact, let's take a look and see what since we're kind of caught in here for a little bit. Let's see if yeah. Okay, yeah. I mean, plant fiber and bark chips. Hell, freaking yeah, dude. The only problem that I'm gonna have is Kevlar. I'm only gonna have the Kevlar that I loot because I'm not gonna be able to make plastics that easily. Although, I mean, 3 plastics, cloth and plant fiber won't be an issue. Wow, that's pretty sweet. The loom was a good choice. It really was. Okay, so what else do I want? Oh yeah, we gotta look at the hat. So there's a hat, right? Is it this one? Yeah, it's that one. Yep, okay. It's made in the workbench, good. Sun resistance 50%. It actually gives you a thing of armor, which is nice. And it only takes some plant fiber and cloth. We'll be able to make that as soon as we get home. I thought the hat was like a bill hat, like like a baseball cap, but I don't know. Yeah, so yeah, we're definitely gonna make some armor. The only problem is I can't repair the armor. You know, I was thinking to myself, I don't want to make this base any bigger than it is, and I'm not going to, but I'm gonna have to get inventive because it's already August, and once it becomes fall, I'm gonna have to start bringing my, you know, my plants inside. So that's gonna be a bit of an issue. Let's just go ahead and destroy. Do I want to destroy a bone spear? You know what? I really don't think I do. Can I like move it? No, see, I can't even move it. I'd have to like pick it up and move it. All right, whatever. Doesn't really matter. Let's go ahead and make the loom. All right. So placeables and the loom. And I'm going to want to put this in a nice spot that's not going to take up a ton of room. Seems like a pretty good spot. And what do we need here? So the plant fiber's good. We just need a couple iron ingots. Well, it's pretty cheap too. Yeah, I like this thing. 2 wood logs and some nails. Okay. Do we have any nails? We might, but I don't see them. I'm not going to go around looking for them. I'm just going to make more. All right, and then let's go ahead and get a couple logs. Looking good. Looking good. Now, I am giving up the better axe and the better pickaxe. I still think it's the right way to go. So let's go ahead and make as much cloth as we can. What did we run out of? Oh, wow. It actually doesn't take that much bark chips. Wow, okay. It's pretty good, man. I like that. Item cannot be crafted by player yet because I'm on the workbench. I keep going on the... When I first got home, I tried to make it on the workbench. But it did not work, obviously. There we go. So you go back in there. Bark chips go back in there. And now we're going to make the hat. What do I need for the hat? I think I needed more of these. I make the hat in here, right? Oh, there we go. Got ourselves a hat. Look at that, man. Styling and profiling. I don't think I'm going to make any armor right now. Just because I don't expect to be getting any more combat for the day. Do I want to put cloth in here? Yeah, I guess I might as well. Go. And then you can go in there. Beautiful. Now, the brick stove. All right, so the brick stove's going to be a little bit more involved, guys. It's going to be like some serious work here. But again, I think it's gonna be for the better. So the brick stove, it's not gonna go right here. I'm just gonna make it right here. And what we're gonna need for this is 10 iron ingots, okay, and then 50 dry bricks. So we're gonna make dry bricks. We're gonna need these brick drying crates. So we're gonna go ahead. Yeah, I've got a lot of work to do. I've got a lot of freaking work to do. But you know what? Mother fudger. So 1 iron ingot will make nails. 2 iron ingots makes an iron pickaxe head. Oh, that's annoying. Oh, that's so effing annoying. Well, now I have a lot more work to do. I am making some serious headway here. You know, I always think that this stuff is going to take longer than it does. And it never takes as long as I think it's going to. So in this game, you just got to put your head down and get out there and, you know, take care of some business. What I'm looking for right now is clay. And once I get another clay node, I will bring you up to speed on what I've got going on. It's kind of weird. I'm not seeing any clay right now. I'm not going to lie. That's kind of... There we go. One right there. Nope, that's not clay either. There we go. Right here. This is clay. And I have been working on my speed mining technique. And almost had it perfect. That was almost perfect. It doesn't even have to be perfect to be way faster. So make sure you always get 10. clay. There's going to be 10 clay in every clay node. Make sure you get all 10 because it's easy to miss clay. And as far as what I'm spamming, like I'm doing that spamming mining trick, I have my axe in a number 3 slot and the pickaxe in number 4 slot. And what I do is I spam 3, 4, and left mouse button. And you just got to kind of get in the rhythm. So, all right, this is what we got going on over here. I think we are just about ready to make our 10 iron ingots. So we'll take these as well. Let's take these out, and I think I got 10, and that's that means all I need is the bricks. And I'm not gonna cook in these anymore. Once we got our 10 iron ingots, I'm done with these things. I hate them. I mean, I don't hate them, but it's time to move on. That's what I'm trying to say. That's all I'm trying to say. Okay, so for the... Oh yeah, I went ahead and made the brick drying crates, and in order to get the dry bricks, we're gonna have to make wet bricks. And these are the wet bricks right here. And they just take 1 clay and 1 sand. Okay? I've already made some sand. I'm gonna show you how to make more sand. Actually, I might as well take it out of here. We'll turn all these... Nah, we shouldn't turn all of them into sand. Alright, so this is how you make sand. I mean, if you ever want to know how to make anything, you just go into this book, and then you go there, and boom, two stone to sand. Okay, so let's grab all of this. And then we're going to put the stone away, because I need to keep my inventory as open as possible for this. And I also need to be prepared for the fact that I'm not going to be able to move once I've done this. So we need this right here, and there we go. Alright, so let's take all these, and we go over here, and... wet bricks. And oh, you have to make them the workbench. That's right. That's okay. The workbench is right here. That's not that big of a deal. Alright. Bricks, and as many as you can. Oh, we got wet bricks all over the place. I thought they stack when they're wet. I guess not. I thought they did though. I thought they would stack when they're wet and wouldn't stack when they're dry. That kind of sucks. Well, I don't know. It is what it is, I guess. So you just kind of put these in here, shift right click to put them in there. And you just load up as many of these as you can. I don't know if they need to be outside. I don't know if they have to be inside. I'm pretty sure they can be inside. And I don't know if they're outside in the rain if it'll matter. I would imagine it would. But I don't know for sure. So we're just going to load these up. And this is going to be 60 bricks for all 3 of these being loaded up. And it looks like I'm going to have them loaded up and then some. Which is awesome. Now, I need 50 bricks for this episode, but I really want a lot more because I want to make a few of those things. But you know what? Maybe I'll just make 1 because I have a very limited amount of space in here anyway. Don't forget, in a month or 2, and months are like, I think a season is 10 days. So, you know, it's gonna be September soon. And once it hits like October, you should probably move all your crops inside. Which means I'm going to be very limited on space in here. Okay, here we go. I think that's all of them. Oh, almost. There we go. And we just have to wait for all those to dry. To just give them some time. And while they're drying, we will grab these. 2, 4, 6, 8, and 10. Now for next episode, I'm going to need another 10 iron ingots. Just so you know, because I'm going to need it for the butcher's table. But that's not today's concern. Here we go. And now we just need to wait for those to dry. I went ahead and killed the raccoon, and I got a liver out of it, so I'm going to go ahead and eat it right away. Some people in the comments are telling me last episode to eat the livers because they give you points towards max health, which is a great point, and I'm kind of sad I let all that liver go to waste, but that's okay. At least we have this liver. And, oh, do some water as well, I guess. Might as well. No reason not to. Okay. Let's drop some stuff off in here. That meat's probably going to go bad. I mean, what I have right here is going to fill me up and then some. So, I need a drying rack, but the problem is the drying rack costs a tech point. I have a hard time spending a tech point on the drying rack. When stuff gets dried out, it's the amount of, like... resources it gives you, it makes it a lot less. I don't know about a lot less, but less. So I prefer to cook the stuff. But the thing is, a lot of it's going to go bad. So it is what it is. Oh yeah, that's right. Take it out of there, put it in there, eat the liver. So you can see right here, you got this little heart thing. Someone said like 5 livers like will give you enough. There's no way. I'm gonna have to eat like 10 livers at least to get 1 point, but it still gives me a little bit. It also gives me, it looks like it's giving me a little bit of stamina boost as well. So that is really, really cool. There we go. All right, let's go check on our bricks. I'd like to start banging out some iron today if I can. And we are in September. Okay. There we go. How are we doing here? Yep, dry bricks. So take all, and these are the ones that stack. Take all, I probably can't move, but that's okay. And then take all. And there we go. I'll just put these in here. I guess I might as well dry these out. No reason not to. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is we are going to delete. I'm getting stone back for this. This is why I can't move. Freaking stone flying all over the place. A lot more stone back than I thought. That is really cool. Because I'm telling you, once you get this... yeah, let's go over here. Do I have a drop chest? I don't think I do. Probably shouldn't do a drop chest anyway. It's just getting lazy. But I'm not going to go outside to bring these out. So I'll just put them right there for now. Alright, let's go pick all these up. And drop them in. Oh my goodness, I got no room for anything. Alright, I'm just going to put them wherever I can for now. And delete, and delete. And now we can't move, but that's okay. Alright, cool. So now we'll just move this over here. Takes up less room, although we're going to make another one at some point. I don't know when, but we definitely will. I think we're going to move this. And then move it over here, and then we move it back. There. Okay. All right. Looking good. Now we just go, boom! Look at this, right? And you just look at, and you only have to worry about one set of fuel. I love this. This is so much better. This was, I know a lot of people aren't going to agree with me, and that's cool. Like, if you don't agree with me, let me know in the comments. It'll make me sad, and I'll cry myself to sleep, but I can't deny you letting me know that you think I did it wrong. Let me know if you would have, you know, done it differently. I'm just kidding. Like, seriously, let me know. I'm actually curious. All right, let's go ahead and cook up some stone. This is so great. This is just making things go so much smoother. I love it. So at some point, my base will come under attack. There are horde attacks in this game. Oh, I forgot I dropped it on the ground. Why did I drop it on the ground? It's a secret. It's a secret. Okay, I can't keep secrets from you guys. It's because I want to take a screenshot, and I didn't want to have an axe out while I was taking the screenshot. So there you go. So, yeah, we will be attacked at some point. I did turn my attacks down a little bit. I might turn them back up at some point, but I just didn't want to, like, you know, be getting harassed every 2 seconds. So what we're going to do now is we're going to put out some spikes. And it's not like we have to surround our entire base in spikes, because what we could do is when they start coming in, we can just run to our spikes. You know what? Actually, now that I think about it, I don't think I want spikes in the very middle here. Because that's, I want to, like, you know, ride my vehicle in here. So maybe something like this. And then, here, let's move this back. Like I said, I could just run the enemies to the spikes. We don't need to have the spikes around the entire base. Although, at some point, I do want to have that, but it doesn't have to happen, like, right away. And right there, that looks pretty good. And now we're going to have to redo over here, because like I said, I don't want this, I don't want these things. The whole idea is I'm supposed to be able to drive on the road. So, let's take those out, and that's not what I'm looking for. That's what I'm looking for. Okay, like so, and like so. All right, beautiful. Now, there are other defenses in this game. There is, well, the cemetery fence is not a defense as far as I know. The wooden fence is a defense, but it's like paper mache, like balsa wood type of defense, kind of crap. But you can upgrade it to stone and then steel, so it could be good. This one right here is what I really like. The barbed wire fence is effective against the mini-boss AI. I think this is the only fence that's worth dealing with. I don't even think it's worth it with this fence. But those are the two main defenses, and then the spikes. You also have metal gate, which is really big. That'll allow the truck to come through, and then you have wooden gates where you can come through yourself, or the ATV. All right, let's craft. Let's come in here first because we got to keep this thing rolling. By the way, check this out. One click, boom. Love it. And then we'll put those up there. We'll put those up here. That looks pretty good. And oh yeah, we need some rope. That's right. We got some rope. And we're also gonna need some sticks. You know, I'm gonna leave the sticks in here. I'll just make sticks while I'm out in the field. Shouldn't be that big of a deal. I moved my axe to the number 4 spot when I'm cutting down trees because I'm using the axe in number 3 spot. I couldn't get the cancel animation trick going very well. Actually, it still doesn't work very well here. Yeah. I don't know. It doesn't work as well with the axe for me. I'm not really sure. Maybe I'm just, yeah, I just got to get the timing down. Honestly, I don't think having it in the 4 slot's a good idea because I'm going to forget it's there. Let's just work with it in the 3 slot and just kind of figure it out. So I'm thinking that, yeah, it doesn't, this doesn't really matter to you guys because, like, you won't see me chopping down trees most of the time, but it matters to me because, man, the animation sucks. Like, it's a good animation, but it sucks that I have to deal with it. Okay, and grab some more of these. Bring these over here. I probably should have turned them into sticks and brought them over here anyway, but it's all good. And these spikes are relatively cheap. They're not going to last long. As a matter of fact, when like the boss comes in, like the mini AI boss, he's just going to tear these things apart. But you can make a lot of them fairly cheap. So if you just keep making them, I think you'll be okay. That, I mean, we do, but not right now. If you want, you could just turn the firewood into sticks as well. Okay, I am going to want some firewood. Go. You can upgrade these. Actually, you know, do I need anything for the upgrade hammer? Let me see. Stone hammer can be crafted by a player, used to repair constructions and add used to repair constructions and add trees to no cut list. I didn't know you could do that. That's freaking cool. Stick and iron ingot. Yeah, I can make the upgrade tool. So that's cool. So I could upgrade these. It costs iron fragments and quite a bit of iron fragments, but it's really powerful when you upgrade it. So get rid of that. Right, let's go ahead and make these 2 right over here. Cool. And let's bring in the fire. You see why I need to increase the bag size? Like, the bag size is killing me. It's killing my soul. But we're gonna do it. We're probably gonna do it next episode. I don't see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 4, 5. 2, 3, 4, 5. I don't know what could stop me from doing it next episode, but something could. I don't know. There could be something I'm overlooking that I'm not ready to go kill the crocs, but honestly, I think I am, and I think we're going to go do it. But we'll see. We shall see. Do you get less bark than you used to get? I feel like I'm getting less bark than before. Not that it's really a problem. I would end up throwing bark away anyway, but I'm just kind of curious. Put 2 more on this side, and we'll just kind of start having these bend this way. Then we'll put 2 more on this side. Yeah, looking good. And then we go 1 out and then turn. So 1 out. Come on, there we go. And then turn. All right, and 2 more over here. Sometimes they look like they're set up properly, like they're lined up, but they're not. I gots to have them lined up. You know what I mean? Grab that and that and that. And then grab these. Oh, those aren't. No, that's not going to work for me. I can always move them after I build them, though. I'm going to have to line them up with the building, obviously. Yeah, they did not line up properly. That's okay. That's okay. The developer of this game is one of those awesome developers because he allows us to move stuff whenever we want. It really drives me nuts when we can't move stuff in a game. And I know these are early access games, and they probably, like, the games that don't allow us to move stuff probably plan to allow us to move stuff later on down the road, but it doesn't help me feel any better when I can't move stuff like now. I mean, being able to destroy stuff and getting 100% of the resources back is okay. That's a good, you know, stopgap solution, but man, it drives me nuts not being able to move stuff. And by the way, I just got all the iron ingots I'm going to need for the butcher's table. Let me show you that I can't move the butcher's table because people tell me I can move the butcher's table while being on the ATV. Now, I'm moving the butcher's table right now. If I try and get on the ATV, can't do it. Now, I'll put down the butcher's table, and then I'll get on the ATV, and then I'll be looking at the butcher's table. Come on. I did this earlier. 1 second. I'll get it. Maybe I could just drive by. No, I can't look back. Come on. Oh, come on. I can't. Now I can't see the butcher's table. It's not like... It was working earlier. Maybe I can see it and it's just not showing? I'll mess around with it, but trust me. I saw the butcher's table when I was trying this earlier, and I went to like pick it up and it wouldn't do anything. So I'll mess around with it off camera. If I can get it to work, then so be it. If not, I'm not gonna sweat it. Pretty sure it's not doable, but okay, there. And now we need some more sticks. Not gonna lie to you guys, that was pissing me off, so I wanted to figure it out. Basically, the idea is if you're on the same level, it doesn't work as well. But now that the table's a little bit above me, so N to move, I'm hitting N. Okay? It's not moving. So if I'm missing something and it does work, let me know. But yeah, I cannot figure it out. One thing I would like to do before we finish up here is I'm going to harvest these plants and replant them. It would be nice if we didn't have to replant this stuff, you know? Just keep it where it is unless I say otherwise. Also, you can't, well, he might have fixed it, but since the last time I played, and I only played last season, so there's only been like one major update. So I would assume that this is the case. If you move these planters, whatever's in it dies and disappears. So just keep that in mind for yourself. All right, so what we're going to do is we're going to go into the prep table and we're going to make some canned food. And canned food will also give you max stat bonuses. Where did I put... Oh, yeah, that's right. I left it outside. Actually, no, I didn't leave it outside. I put the prep table in this little building right here. I forgot about that. Okay. Now let's see if we can do this. I don't know if I'm missing anything. Now, you'd have to make veggie mix. And then you can make the veggie salad. Basically, take the veggie mix, you put it in a can. It's going to last a lot longer that way. Although I'm probably going to eat it before it ever would even come close to expiring, but still, it is pretty nice. I don't think you have to do anything with the... Oh, no, you do have to make fruit salad? Potato pie mix, stew mix, veggie mix. Why am I not seeing... No, you don't need that. You just need watermelon slicing. Yeah, there's no such thing as fruit salad mix. You know, it just goes right into the can. What you have to do, though, is you have to break this in half for some reason. Harvest it. And there you go. Now that should be good to go for some fruit salad. There you go. Still got some, oh, do we have enough for another one? No, I don't have the onions. Why do I have extra stuff but not onions? All right, I'm gonna have to keep that in. I'm gonna have to keep that in mind. I don't know. Maybe you get 2 of everything except for the onions. Maybe you only get 1 onion. That very well could be the case. But I should be able to make another fruit salad. There you go. And these will last forever. Like 22 hours. That's not 22 hours gameplay. That's 22 hours of real life. So, and this also gives you max health 0.05 and max sun resistance 0.05. Do I just want to eat this right now? I think I'm going to wait. Probably eat one of these, though. Oh, look at that. That's what I'm talking about. Hell yeah. Thank goodness the prep table isn't locked behind tech. That would make me very sad. All right, a few more sticks, and we're good. Come on. Okay. And now we have some defense. It's not great defense, but if a couple guys come in, we will be able to handle them no problem. Next episode, I am going to set up to go up north. We need to get up there before it becomes winter as well. Now, in some ways, it's kind of cool to come up here in the winter because the ground, the water freezes, and then you don't have to worry so much about going on the ice or whatever. But it'll be okay without the water being frozen. And to be honest, I would probably freeze to death going up there. So I'm gonna try and go up there next episode. I would really like to get the croc skin and be able to make the bag before winter comes. All right, guys, if you ended up enjoying the video, please remember to uncage that like button. Also, if you're new here, please subscribe for more daily videos. Thank you very much for watching. I'll see you next time. And until then, take it easy.